Ichigo, yahoo! Hi everybody! Sorry for the early stream. I just had. I knew I'd probably want to talk because we've been separated brutally for like 3 days. So I wanted to have like extra time to talk. And also I'm just used to streaming at 7. But I wanted to talk about my classes and stuff and school and how it's going. And I'm on a very strict schedule for Devil May Cry. Because I really want to try and finish it this week maybe, so that we can go on to, I don't know what the order is, 4 and 5. But yeah, sorry for the early stream. I'm kind of jumbled. My brain hasn't been the strongest recently. But yeah, how's everybody going? Doing? I have a beverage here. It's neither of the two on the screen. It is a blue soda that I got because I got home like about 30 minutes ago, and it feels like 10 minutes ago, and I showered. I was like out of breath and like dizzy and shit, so I got this fruity beverage. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Hi, Nomori. Oh, Hyper, don't be all hung up on precise times. No, he's right. I was so antsy. I also thought it was at 7. I forgot that I gave myself more time because I knew I had something I wanted to go to today. But yeah, if anybody's here for like the Devil May Cry, I'll just put like a text on the screen that's like, we're just talking right now, and then Devil May Cry starts at 8. I just knew that I have a habit of talking. So I should do a countdown, but like this, I guess. Miss Yapper, I know. Hi God of War, how are you? Cool new profile picture. I'm reading. This is the live chat. I don't have time for proper grammar, so enough on that. I'm trying to think of everything I want to say. Nothing scary. Ugh, there's goo on my finger. My parents are back from Hawaii. No geese pictures. No! No, your parents suck! They suck! They stink! I can't believe this. Then what was the point of going then? I got to feed some geese today. Yay! It better not have been bread. Or else I'm gonna have to get involved. It's actually not the most unforgivable sin if you accidentally feed them bread, as long as you go back the next day and give them so many apples and oats. It's okay, I was watching T-Rex Ranch. Hell yeah! It was so hot. They saw the Pearl Harbor Memorial or something. Oh, I see. It was so hot today. It's been hot as balls all week, but it is very hard on me. I haven't gotten my disabled student pass yet, so I've just been walking like 30 plus minutes up and down steep ass hills and stairs in like the 90-degree weather multiple times a day. Kinda sucks, but it's okay. My legs are sore. It's actually, I hate to dox my school, but it's actually like a well-known, I don't even want to call it a rumor because it's statistically true, but it's just kind of a well-known thing that students at my school tend to be more fit and like, I don't know, physically well-kept than the neighboring schools because of how fucking steep the hill is that we have to go up. Not just on the way to school, but like between classes. It's like you gotta make it up that hill in 10 minutes flat. And that's what everyone's doing. So we're just kind of known for being more fit and more like in shape because of the layout of the school. But yeah, sorry for in my mind being late. I really thought that I started at 7, but then I was like, oh, you know what? I still want to stream anyways. So I'm just gonna put it up, and I hadn't put the waiting room up yet. And honestly, my memory has just been really, really bad. I've been kind of struggling with like basic tasks, and spelling and like other shit. But it's okay. It's okay. I don't really have the mental capacity to be worried or upset about it because I've just come to terms with it. And all I really aspire to do is like stream and at least go to school and kind of remember things that happen. So it's not like I have to do like math or something. But it just kind of affects everything I do, but not in like a painfully horrible way, more in like a wow, this girl's an airhead way. So I'm hoping it's not too obvious. There's something tapping here, and I don't know what it is, but every time I move, something's like tapping. Alright, fixed. I have to burp. Because of the silver? No, not... I mean, maybe. I really think it's just more of like my other health problems. I don't know. I don't think the silver affects too much. At least, I don't know the silver very well. But no, the silver is not a new thing. It's just something I didn't know about, so... There's no new symptoms because of the silver. First time catching in the stream live. I've been watching for a couple weeks. Oh, I'm glad, Fusco. Nice to meet you. But yeah, oh, what do I want to talk about? I made all this extra space to yap, and now I don't know. I guess we haven't hung out since the first day of school 2 days ago. It feels so long. So, I think I streamed on my anniversary. It feels like so long ago. I just hate being away. So my first day of school was very, very long because I had like 5 classes, which is kind of insane when you're like in college. So my day lasts from I get up at 9 and my class starts at 10. And then I'm there till 4:50 p.m. So I think that's like maybe like 7 hours. So it's a bit much, but then 3 days of the week is just 50 minutes. But then today was one of the longer days. But lucky for me, my classes are all really, really cool, and my teachers are all very, very nice. And I wanted to talk about the stuff I learned and experienced today and Monday. I guess in this 30-minute time slot I've given myself. I'm debating. There's so many things I want to say, but then there's some things I'm not allowed to say because it's like, business collaborations or something. Have my boobs always been so bouncy? Have they always been this big? They look huge. I think it's just because the drinks are beside them, and the drinks are just like really accentuating them. Hold on. Maybe I can like make them look smaller. You know what? I think I just have to like cover them up with the drinks. I can't click it. Okay. I just don't remember them being so voluptuous. Sorry, guys. I'll try to keep this super family friendly. Anyways, so my first day, one thing about me is I'm always late to every fucking thing. But another thing about me is because I'm so fucking stupid, I'll think I'm late to something, and then I'm actually not. Example today. Today's stream. I rushed the fuck home. I was like, oh my god, I'm running late. I got home an hour before the stream. And now I'm just an early bird. The first day of school, I was late for my 10 a.m. class, but it was canceled that day. So I was like, oh my god, I'm running late. And I actually wasn't late because it didn't happen. And so to my next class, everyone was like, oh, Ichigo, you're so early and on time. And I'm like, haha, yeah. Another example is how I just stay up so late and fuck up my sleep schedule. And I just keep sleeping in. Like, I sleep until like 3 p.m., 5 p.m. the next day, 8 p.m. the next day, 10 p.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. until one day I'm sleeping in till 6 p.m. I mean, till 6 a.m. and everyone just thinks that I'm a hashtag clean girl who wakes up at 6 a.m. well rested and awake, and I'm like, yeah, that's me. That's what I do. Hello, привет, Diki. So, Vasily, I think. I wanted to talk about my Russian classes. They're so cool. But anyways, so then after that, I went to my Russian class, and it was really, really small, and the teacher was extremely nice. All my teachers are really, really cool and good at what they do. And so when I went there, I already can, like, read the alphabet pretty much and read and write. At least, like, not, like, in a shitty way. Like, I'm okay at it. So it was pretty easy, and I was really surprised at how much I knew already. Like, I was like, oh yeah, I only know like 3 words, like Privyet, Lapa, Shishka, Bliat, like that. That's all I know. Aside from like Kaktila or like the other shit that I say. So I understood way more. I actually saying nya zuvuuts really helped me remember how to say my name. But I actually understood almost everything the first lesson, because he started speaking in Russian right away, and I was really impressed with myself. Of course, he put me on the spot to roll my R's, and I don't know. I was making progress last night because I was just angrily sitting at my desk trying to roll them, and I woke up today. And I was trying to do it in my car. I did the entire car ride to school just angrily going, Privyet, 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 Privyet. Just like I was like an insane person. Which I used to do that on the entire hour-long drive to school, so we're making progress, but I was just like... and I was just like angrily saying that over and over again in the car, trying to roll my R's. So I haven't learned how to do that yet, but I can sense that I'm getting closer. But my Russian class was really itty bitty, and which I'm glad, because it's always more comfortable to learn a language in a smaller class. And I went in there kind of expecting, I don't know what I was expecting, because when you take a Japanese class, this is the only language class I've taken in college. And the Japanese class is always, it's either full of mixed girls like me, or it's full of weebs, or both. There's guaranteed at least 5 other mixed girls, and the rest are just white men who are like, well, I'm just fluent from watching anime. And then they start just interrogating you on your own Japanese. That's basically what you deal with in Japanese classes. So this was my first time in a Russian course. And so I go in, I was like, maybe there's gonna be like some sort of like edgelord there. But I was like, those people don't actually exist in real life, right? Right? And luckily, most of them are normal. I came in a little, not slightly late, I was just like the last person in the door right as the bell rang. So I sat against the wall. And we were talking, like doing practice sentences and practicing like the alphabet. And the teacher was like, oh, if you can already read, you can just like practice your cursive. So I've been getting better at my cursive and reading the cursive. Considering I've only been studying it for 3 days. It kind of freaked me out at first, but I'm doing my best. You don't have to roll your R's to sound pretty Russian. Yeah, I really wish I could. I wish, I hope, I pray. Hello, ni hao, my Chinese husband. Whoa, boy. I only know whoa, boy because I saw this fucking Instagram reel where this guy was cooking and his Siri just kept fucking up and he just kept he just kept spilling everything. Oh, I said Siri and my Siri turned on. I really should just show you guys this video. It was just this guy, he was talking to Siri to make a recipe and it just kept fucking up and he kept dropping everything. And then at the end, it just went, whoa, blah. And then someone said that's actually Chinese. It started speaking Chinese, which is just like, what's up? But I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right because it's been a while since I've watched the video. But yeah, this soda's yummy. Anyways, so my class was pretty nice. It's mostly like normal people. People that my nose burns. People that just want to fulfill a language requirement, I guess, but there were like a few alternative people that had like an interest in Russian language and music, so I was like, maybe this is a safe space. Everything is falling off my desk. And my nose burns. But yeah, so there was one guy that was like, I don't know, I hate to shit on people as soon as I get to class and start judging them. I'm just trying to I'm not judging, I'm describing the demographic, okay? It was a guy with like those like military boots, like the black leather ones that, I don't know, either like protesters or violent individuals wear, with the tucked in military pants and then, you know, like an oversized black t-shirt. So I was trying to like clock him, like, are you just alternative? Or are you like an alt-rightist? I wasn't really sure. But he was pretty nice. He said he knew some Russian in high school. And I don't really talk to the guys in class anyway, or anyone in class, so I was pretty shy already. And then today, military stuff equals red flag. I guess here it's like if you're not in the military and you're wearing military stuff, it comes off as weird. Today and yesterday there were no seats, so I sat next to him yesterday. He didn't say anything to me, and then today I sat next to him and he was looking at my legs. He was looking at my legs for a while, my thighs specifically, because I wore shorts today. But I usually have an oversized like baggy shirt and an oversized baggy pants. But today I wore shorts. I wore shorts and I wore my long sleeves still, and I was still fucking hot, but I wore shorts today. And he was just kind of staring down there, and I was like, you know, whatever, it's fine. I am pretty hot after all. And then he was like, wow, your socks are great. I had my goose socks on, by the way. He was like, those socks are so cool. I was like, thank you. He was like, yeah, I was a military brat, so there were some geese on the base. I was like, oh my gosh, lucky? He was like, no, they chased me. Cobra chickens are no joke. And I was like, side-eyeing, smelly, nose-covering dog gif. I will not tolerate shit-talking of the Canadian geese here. No, sir. And he complimented my goose stickers and my goose bag. And then he saw all that, he didn't put the pieces together that this is not a safe space to talk about geese negatively. And so I was like, oh, thank you. And we were talking about geese for a bit, and then he did that thing that for some reason someone does every class I'm in, where the teacher starts talking and the class quiets down, and then they just keep talking so loudly, and you don't want to be rude, so you just keep like smiling and being like, hi, yeah, and then like everyone's just staring at you. That happened, but it's okay because he was nice. Here's the Archeo is it that damn like, is it that Russian bird meme or no? Wait, that bird doesn't exist. Is it the front-facing bird, or is it like a goose phenotype? I gotta pull out Google Translate. Let's see. The anchor looks good. I forgot. Thank you already. Isn't it just Shia? Talking about birds brings people together, I guess. It does. So we were practicing and stuff, and then oh, there was a rather awkward moment actually in both of my Russian classes. But it was really awkward, so I'm gonna go over this one first. Two separate awkward instances. I'm gonna go over the first one. And it was really painful to experience in real life. I just want you all to know. And I hate to sound judgmental, like a judgmental prick, because obviously I'm not even like basic conversational level in Russian, but this isn't even really like a Russian problem. I don't know what kind of problem this is, because I've never seen this problem happen in real life before in all of my time on Earth. I've never seen this happen in any language class. So we learned a word. I don't remember what it was. It was like is it pretaitia pretaitia. I don't, it was like, that's probably like vaguely what it was, but I remember vividly there was a taitia or tatia or taitia or something like that. 2 T's, okay? It was like, actually, you know, I'll just look it up because I remember what the word was, but I don't remember exactly like how it was spelled. Let me see. Nakovurit. Is it listen? Not slushut. Slushut. It was what was it? Thinking. Rasbeat. I think it was this verb, but this isn't. It wasn't conjugated in such a manner. I remember what it meant in English, but I don't remember how it was said. Whatever, it had 2 T's, like taitia. We're just gonna say rabotaitia or something like that. Fake Russian word that doesn't exist. It sounded pretty close to that. Because it was 3 syllables and started with a ra and ended in taitia. So I'm just gonna say rabotaitia or rabotaitia. Was that it? Did my brain just remember it? I don't know. Something like that. So we were saying rabotaitia and we were just practicing. And so he starts going around. He's like, let's all say it out loud. Yeah. Pretty easy. Rabotaitia. And he points at, like, keep in mind, my class has been speaking out loud for 2 days. So, like, we're not, like, new to speaking out loud. Oh wait, did I remembered it right? Oh, I'm so glad. That's what it was. Because I remember being like, I should use this when talking about how good working men are. That's gonna be so important. It was rabotaitia. Thank you. That was like a glitchy way to say thank you. Thank you. I didn't know it was possible of doing that. Thank you, Vasily. Spasiba. So we were saying rabotaitia, and my class, they speak it about like the same as me. Like I'm no fluent language master, so we're all about on the same level pronunciation wise, or so I thought. And they can all roll their R's, so they're like above me. And so he points out this one guy that has spoken fine. Keep in mind, everyone spoke fine before. I don't know what the fuck happened. But man, it was awkward. So, the first guy he picks, he's like, alright, say it out loud. Rabotaitia. And the guy goes, I don't even know if I can recreate this. I don't even know if... my neck hurts. Why does my neck hurt? I don't even know if I can make this sound. Like it... I don't know. He said like rabotaitia, and then the teacher was like, no, nya rabotaitia, no, nya rabotaitia. I was like, what the fuck? He was like, no, you're making like this. He said tia, because one time he got it right, and then he fucked up the whole word because I started by just saying rabotaitia, and then he was like, he was like, no, tia, like tia, and he just looks at him and goes, che, and he was like, no, you're making like a ch noise, it's tia, t, and then he just looks at him again and goes, Rabochaicha. I'm like, how did you fuck it up? How is it worse now? And then so he works with him for like a while because he's like a good teacher. And the bro keeps saying like Ch, and I'm like, this isn't even like a Russian error anymore because like how do you pronounce your T's in English? Like this isn't a foreign word. I don't know. It was like, I'm like, surely, because I've heard him speak English and there's no speech impediment there, so it's not even like a speech impediment. Is there even a speech impediment where your T's become Ch? I don't know. And it was so awkward, and then he just like moved on. And hi Arthur, privetiki. Or privetiki. Pronounced it wrong somehow. So then after the Rabochaicha incident, he moves on to me and I'm like, Rabotaitia. He's like, good. And then he moves on to the next person. And they start doing it too. They're like, Rabochaicha. And then somehow they were like adding syllables to it. I don't even know. He was like, I don't know. It sounded like Swedish, bro. And that's what the teacher said. He was like, that sounds like a different language. And then everyone else was doing it. I was like, am I going insane? It's Rabotaitia. Rabotaitia. It's not hard. It's not hard. And then so we move on. And then he moves on to like another word. I don't remember what it was. I think it was to write. And he starts with this guy again. And then the guy does the ch again. And he corrects it. And then he just makes the ch sound again. And he just moves on. He's just like, okay, whatever. He was probably just like, this is a speech impediment. But then there was another guy that just kept doing it too. And everyone else was struggling with it. I was so confused as to what was happening. Because I was like, in what world am I the one that pronounces things properly? Not possible. But yeah, so that happened. And then the class gets out and the guy next to me is like, your hair is really beautiful, by the way. And I was like, oh, thank you. He was like, oh yeah, you're pretty cool. You've got a lot of swag. I was like, thank you. And then he was like, nice to meet you. Blah, blah, blah. Sorry for being awkward. And I was like, it's okay, I'm autistic. And he was like, oh, me too. And I said I was also a military brat. And then we talked for a bit and then he left. Does he want to kiss? Do you guys think he wants to kiss? I can't tell. Anyway, so today my whole class couldn't pronounce the words. That was weird. And then, sounds friendly at the very least. Yeah, he is. He's pretty nice. He also pronounces his words properly, so that's good. Oh, good night, Artyom. Baka. Probably he does want to kiss, probably. He was staring at the thighs. Well, good morning, Arthur. You get called cool. I get called asshole. This sounds like one of those like Tumblr like not Comic Sans, maybe Comic Sans like text over like a picture of like an anime girl. Just that start. You get called cool, I get called an asshole. Wow, what a world. And we're both autistic and yet I get called an asshole. Well, I get called an asshole too. It's just that I'm pretty like blunt and people don't really want to call me an asshole to my face. I tend to be pretty blunt with my answers and I have a straight face a lot. And a really bad like tone, I guess. People say that I'm sarcastic when I'm not. I know! It was a mistake because I thought I started at 7. But then I was like, I'm just gonna use this time to talk anyway. I tell it how it is, yeah. Hi, Angel. Oh, and then after, I was talking to my teacher and I was asking him how to say privyatiki correctly. And I was like, yeah, I learned all of my Russian that I have now from Russian gamer guys online. And he was like, it's okay. Me too. And then so we were talking about pronunciations and stuff, and then he was like, I was saying, yeah, like I have this bad habit of using Japanese filler words in English and Russian, and I had saved an interaction and like between a student because we were talking about like как тебя зовут? Как тебя зовут? Sorry, I'm a rubber bands and it's kind of hard to speak. Which my Russian pronunciation gets 100 times better when my braces are out. But yeah, so do I want to put milk in my soda? I don't know. But so we were supposed to ask that, and I don't remember. I remember what he said, but I don't remember which form we learned. That's not right. That's not right at all. That's not right. I can't find it. Wait, what is in Russian? Like just like the nice to meet you, like the basic one. Still. Does milk and soda taste good? Well, like Sonic has like those like creamy milks. Pretty good. Milk and soda, it's good, it's good! I'll make some right now. It's gonna clot up though, and that's not gonna be very fun. I should put coconut milk in here! That's a great idea, chat. 1 second. I will be back. I'm gonna put coconut milk in my soda. I come bearing bad news. So I had basically a full cup of fun fancy coconut blue raspberry soda here. I add the tiniest splash of coconut milk in here. It gets creamy. I'm like, hell yeah. I take a sip, and the milk has somehow chemically mixed with the soda and has inactivated all of the flavor in it, and now it tastes like nothing. Not sure what happened, but I don't know how this could happen. What the fuck? Whatever. Not like I bought that for the taste anyway. I don't even know how that. What? Like, how does that happen? What? What? The milk of flavor removal? It's like a full. It's a large. It's a full ass cup. I can't tell if it's just like that. The soda, like the fizziness of the soda kind of masks the lack of sugar, and the milk kind of masks the fizziness, so it just tastes less sugary when it's not. But I'm also not sure. I did not put that much in there, bro, because it was like it was a full glass. Whatever. Anyways, so I was talking to my teacher about like how there's like this such a weird like gatekeepy shameful culture of like learning Japanese in America. Anyways, or having any interest in Japanese in America, and he was like, yeah, it's so weird. And I was like, yeah, I don't know how it is in like Russian classes. He was like, oh, there's definitely a demographic in Russian classes, like the World War II fanboys. I was like, I didn't realize that those were real. Cause when I went to my Russian and Eastern Europe history class on Monday, we were doing self-introductions, and I have like the nicest jolly Ukrainian professor, and the guy in front of me, I'll just describe him, okay? He's one of those like white people that's like red. He's just red. He's red. He's just all red, and he's bleach blonde, and he's also rather large, and he also dresses like a grandpa. Like he has like the fancy shirt, but like tucked in with like a fancy belt, maybe even suspenders. And so whilst having his avatar appearing in this manner, and he's asking all of us why we're here, and he says in front of the class, oh well, I like to LARP sometimes. I like to do World War III LARPs, and then I like to LARP as a Soviet soldier. Okay? I didn't realize that people like this existed like in real life. I've got to see this man's Discord account and the DMs on that thing. But like, oh, no, you don't like that, Arthur? You don't like that? No, World War II. So, the teacher's just like, what? What? Like, 'cause he's just like this Ukrainian immigrant. He doesn't know what the fuck the weird people do here. And so there's like definitely those people. Strange person. That person is more common than you think, Arthur. They're all over. They're amongst us. And so today, he tried to guess what the teacher was thinking, I guess. I don't know how to say it. It's like the people that like raise their hand and they like very quickly answer, but I don't even want to call it an answer. It's mainly just trying to showcase how much they know about the class before taking the class, I guess. And he did that, and the teacher was like did like a soft correction, and he like punched himself in the head. Like he was like, ah, I should have known that. I was like, oh my god. So there is that demographic, but that happened, and then I stayed after class to ask him questions about like the different Slavic states, and so he was answering, and there was this other guy in there that was like asking a shit ton of questions before me, and he kind of got cut off by the teacher, but he seemed done already. He was like on his way out, and I was like, oh good, alone time with the teacher, because I don't like asking questions around like the people that like stay after every class and try to talk to the teacher. And every time I started speaking, he would stop walking to the door and wait and listen to my question and listen to the teacher's answer, which I guess that's fine. But like, and then he finished answering my question and he started walking out the door, and then I asked another one, and the guy stopped and listened again, and then in the middle of that, some dude came in. I couldn't tell if he was like a teacher or a student, but he came in, he started speaking this other language to the teacher, like with eye contact, so I thought maybe that's just how weird Ukrainian sounds or something. But the teacher didn't know him, and the teacher didn't understand, so it's a language that I can't peg. And the teacher he was like, he started speaking this other language I can't understand. And then he goes, "Oh, sorry, what classroom is this?" And the teacher's like, "Huh?" And he just goes, "What classroom is this? It looks sexy." And everyone just looks at each other. I was like, what the fuck is happening? What the fuck is happening? Person who has, social anxiety, first time leaving the house. I don't know. I don't know. It was so weird. He said I asked really good questions, and I was writing notes. And then I drew an arrow, cause some of the notes sounded polarized, but I don't wanna doubt everything my professor said, cause he made it very clear that these were statistics and not polarizations. But I wrote a little arrow to one of my notes that I took from the lecture, and I just wrote, "Ask Arthur," and ask Arthur. Ask the. Should I just have like a stream every morning going over what I learned at the class before, asking what the Russians think? I don't know. I don't doubt him. He was pretty polite. It just seemed so blunt. Or maybe I just have really nice Berrydroids from Russia, so I just don't understand. Tugging your sleeve. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm gonna get to that. That's pretty much all I want to say. Anyway, I guess I've wrapped up within my quota time limit. Could help you study. Yeah, I keep meaning to do Russian morning streams because I wake up like 3 hours before I have to go to school anyway. And right now I've just been using that time for audios. But I recently broke the website, so that's cool. But yeah, today I went to a car meet after school and it started at 5, and then I had to walk like 25 minutes to my car, and it was so brutal. What time? Probably, if I did them like 8 or 9, they would probably only be like an hour long, like morning study streams before school, homework streams. 12 a.m. Well, not Russian morning streams, like morning for me. It would be like I don't know what time it would be for you guys. I have to check. That's like around the time I streamed last summer though. Not earlier. Let me see. I thought it was like time zone. Time zone converter. I always lose my time zone converter. America. Moscow. So if I streamed at like 9 a.m. average, it's 5 p.m. Moscow, so that's happy. And if we look at like, what's the furthest part of Russia? We look at like... well, like, Yakutia? I don't know how to pronounce that because it's in English. Siberia? I don't know. Yakutia. Then it's 11 p.m. It's not the best, but it's like okay. So yeah. Hi, is this still Let Me Cry 3 Dante's Awakening? Hi, not yet. Just yapping now. Thank you. Orient to the Moscow time. Okay. It seems okay. It's like 5 p.m. Okay. Well, spasiba. Oh yeah, and I said paka to my teacher. Sorry, I was picking at pimples on my face like a weirdo. I think that's everything I wanted to say, but yeah, it's been an interesting week. The classes were all really cool. And my professors are all very educational cool as well. So, I'll get into Devil May Cry. Cause my sleep schedule's normal now, I might get sleepy in like 2 hours, but it should be fine. I should be okay. And I'm all showered and stuff, and my homework, I think I just have like Russian homework to do, and that's not hard. At the moment. You'll go 3, 1, 4, 5. Oh, that's the order. 3, I guess, yeah, 3, 1, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess. Alright, let me see if my computer can run it. It should be able to. But you never know. Alrighty, I'll remove the text. And... my schizophrenic stoner picture. Why is 2 bad? What happened with 2? Alright. Launching now. My computer is going to start breathing heavily. Let me out! Let me put it on the screen! Release me. Hold on, I'm gonna change the the resolution. Borderless window, okay. Alright, I got it. You got to play Devil May Cry 2, I like it. I mean, I would like to play it. What order does it come in that lineup? BGM gone. I'll play it for you, Reggie. Don't worry, but I have to play it after I play all the others. 3, 1, 2, 4, 5. Interesting. So, like, doesn't it affect, like, the story and how much I know about it if I play it in the wrong order? Ah. I'm trying to get it on the screen. Why is Xbox open? Am I bugging? I have the game open. I'm just trying to figure out how to put it on the screen. I guess I should remove all my clutter. Bugging out. Ah, so hard to say goodbye. I got goo on my finger again. Dante is sexy in DMC3. Dante's awakening. Is Dante this white-haired dude that I'm seeing? I don't know why I can't. Is it because I'm not? Let me see. Here we go. I think? Oh, it's because I haven't watched the game yet. My bad. I'm so stupid. Okay. All is well. Dante's dude in red coat. I will decide if I have a crush on him or not. How old is this? I'm deciding on a resolution. Uh, 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 uh. Hard choice. Do I do 1600 by 900 or 680 by 1050? The sleepy wave is hitting me now! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! No sleeping! I'm gonna close my blinds real quick, BRB. You gonna fall asleep mid-combo? I think my cat just tried to like open my door from like the outside. But he's only ever done that from the inside, so it scared me. He was so cute when I came home. I was like cuddling all over him. Ugh, I just have to keep drinking this soda. Once I start playing Devil May Cry, I'll wake up. I think I have the resolution down, so I'm going to open Devil May Cry 3. Special edition Dante better be hot. And now it's launching. And it will be on the screen shortly. Do not turn off the power while the saving and loading icon is displayed. Dante's always hot. I haven't looked at him for too long. It's pretty good looking. I just saw like vague glimpses of him, but I was waiting till his dramatic introduction. Is there like a Russian dub, like for the voice acting? Okay. Wait, do I need like an Xbox controller? Or like a controller of some sort? It's saying okay. Wait, was I supposed to click my settings? Oh no. Hold on, let me close it and then go back. Russian dub is not good. That is so sad to hear. Devil May Cry. It it opened and it closed. I think did I close it? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna make sure it's not set to controller. If it is, I'll just go out and find my controller and like plug it in. Okay. Keyboard. Oh, for some reason the Y key is IJKL. N. I gotta get used to this. What are the ideal control settings? Keyboard YIXJ AKBLBL N RB space LTQ RTE. Okay. And I'm lost. 8, 4, 2, 6. I know you guys can't see anything. It's just cause I haven't opened the actual game yet. I'm just at like the starter. Okay. So, why is I know that now. Alright, Devil May Cry 3, continue. And I'll get it on the screen now. Eventually. There we go. Let's see. It took like a while to process that it was even open. Launcher. Okay, here we go. Does it see? I have it on the... allegedly on the screen. I'll turn the on. Oh my goodness. I wonder... What episode are you on? I'm almost at the end. I just have to grind. I had the launcher on the screen, but let me try again. I finished it before you, darn. Devil May Cry HD collection. I opened it to make sure that it was going through. Okay, come on, bro. I knew this would happen. I'm so bad at... Wait. Okay. It just took a while. It just had to think for a minute. Not sure why, but it had to ponder for a moment. Yosh. Harasho. Alright, here we go.
Sweet dreams.
Or let me know how the sound is.
You've heard of it, haven't you? The legend of Sparta? When I was young, my father would tell me stories about it.
Sparta?
Long ago, in ancient times, a demon rebelled against
How old is
his
this?
own
Is this
kind
like
for
some
the sake of the
classic
human
Xbox
race.
nostalgia?
With his sword, he shut the portal to the demonic realm and sealed the evil entities off from our human world. But since he was a demon himself, his power
Is
was
that the
also
dad?
trapped on the other
Is
side.
that Daddy?
I never believed it. I thought it was
Which
just
one's
a
the
child's
dad?
fairy tale.
That's their
But I
dad.
discovered that this so-called legend wasn't a myth at all.
Etta?
Sparta existed. How do I know? Well, I met the sons of Sparta.
Wait. These men? Are these boys? I don't know, how the fuck do I say it? Automatically. Magically. Oh, these graphics.
It seemed as if they derived
Is this
some
him?
sort of twisted pleasure
Or
from
is that
this
him?
brotherly fighting.
They're brothers? I thought they were gonna kiss. Virgil and Dante. Yeah, you're not real brothers unless you've done this at least once. Oh, yeah, you know, he's not bad. Oh my god!
But in the end, only one was left standing.
Oh no! He should have left his hair in his face, now he's ugly. Ah!
One of the name, Devil May Cry.
That was a cool intro. Yeah, they don't look bad. Let me see if I can figure out what. Okay, K is select. Load. Or wait. I have to just click keys. Okay, L is back. Should I do the tutorial? I guess I should, but also I suck at tutorials. What? Gold. Gold, yellow. Yellow? Oh, that was hard as fuck. Capcom.
You've heard of it, haven't you? The Legend of Sparta? When I was
Do
young,
not
my
do
father
yellow.
would tell me
What?
stories about it. Long ago,
What's the
in
difference between
ancient
gold and
times,
yellow?
a demon rebelled against his own kind for the sake of the human race. With his sword, he shut the portal to the demonic realm and sealed the evil entities off from our human world. But since he was a demon himself, his power was also trapped on the other side. I never believed it. I thought it was just a child's fairy tale. But I discovered that this so-called legend wasn't a myth at all. Sparta existed.
I keep hearing
How do I
Sparta.
know? Well, I met the sons of Sparta. Both of them. Though the same blood of their father flowed through their veins, the two battled each other fiercely like arch enemies. It seemed as if they derived some sort of twisted pleasure from this brotherly fighting.
I'm so cold. I think that's why I'm sleepy, because I'm cold.
But in the end, only one was left standing.
Did I do something wrong to see this again, or is it okay? Sparta is the demon who rebelled against that world. Satan. Oh, I see. Oh my goodness! Hey yo! Hey yo! Why is he caressing himself so much? Is this how all men leave the shower? Do you guys just not tell anyone that
Sorry, not open for business yet.
this is how you guys leave the shower? His voice is nice.
Haven't even picked a name for this joint, and I'm already getting calls.
Pizza!
You a customer too? Well, if you want to use the bathroom, help yourself. The toilet's in the back.
That is no way to treat a
Is your
customer.
name Dante, son of Sparta,
Where did you hear that?
from your brother.
Just let him eat his pizza.
He sent this invitation for you. Please accept it.
Oh my god. Way to ruin dinner, bro.
Invitation, huh?
Did Japanese people make this? Oh, ayo. Ah! Oh my god! He just wants his pizza! The fuck? I saw that smooth ass catching of the pizza and I knew.
This party's getting crazy. Let's rock.
No way. Oh, to be a teenage boy at this point in time. Almost lost his aura there. I was gonna say, like imagine you're about to have sex with him, and he's just like, oh, hold on, let's put on some music, and it's just like, that's what happens. Oh, wow. Saturn 4 basic styles. Oh boy! Alright, which one do I like? I have to select one, but I just don't know how. Which key? Wasp? I forget what the other keys were. I want the Sword Master. Oh, it's just a slideshow. Mission start. Customize. I just do a mission start, or oh, it's not like his avatar, it's just like the way he fights. Okay. I wonder what's best. I'm so cold. One second. I'm gonna get a blanket so because if I get cold, I just go to sleep like bees do. Like when they just get cold, they go to sleep. That's me. And it'll be out of my control. So I'm gonna get my heating pad, Goose. I'll be right back. Sorry to keep leaving and going away. I look like Dante. Well, well, well. I was gonna say be like send a picture of yourself right now, but then I was like, no, no. that's a little not socially acceptable. Alright, I'm gonna go put my goose in the microwave. I'll be back. I'm gonna go microwave the goose. Gah. I am so sorry. I went out and I put my goose in the microwave and I was like, I should get some black tea or biscuit tea, the greatest tea ever, since I'm so eepy. Cause I got hit with like a sleepy wave, I guess. And then I was getting a tea ready, and I accidentally bumped like my fly trap, and my hand got stuck to it. And so I pulled it off, and then it flew back and got stuck to my teapot. And I was like, ah! And then it's just like this super sticky material that doesn't even come off with water and soap. So I just have like sticky fingers, and my tea is cooking in there. So I just came back to talk to you guys while it cooks. Welcome back. I posted Okimia in the comments. Spasiba, Arthur. Good night, Meepy. Have fun. Sorry, it's taking me like a while to talk because I have a single piece of tofu that's stuck in my braces. I have a controller. I can see if I can plug it in, but last time I tried to plug a controller into my computer, it just didn't really do anything. I tried with it for like 30 minutes and it just had like no reaction. Anyways, I have my tea. I mean, it's out there, but I will have it soon. And I have my hot goose. So, before long, I will be feeling awake. At least awake enough to function. So far in the stream and game hasn't started. I'll go snag my tea now. I just didn't want to leave you guys alone. Alright, gamer position ready. I'm sorry for being so off guard earlier. Hot goose. Alright, the hot goose is on me, the tea is beside me. My mystery coconut milk soda beside me. My water's here, it's all okay. Yeah, it's an Xbox controller with like the wires. Alright, I have to pick one. Should I do this one because I just kind of suck at like evading things? On melee. Try to connect it. I would, but I don't want to spend the whole stream like dinking with it because I feel like that would happen. I've tried before for another game and it didn't go very well. Avoid enemy attacks. Minimizes the damage. I think I'm gonna do this one. Sword or Gunslinger. For me, should I go back? I guess continue. Mission start. Commence. Oh god. I need to know what the fuck my hit buttons are right away. Let me check. Melee gun style JIL. I croaked. Do you guys like the croaking noises that I make? It happened in class and it was so loud. I was so embarrassing. Because sometimes it's way longer and it just like goes on. And everyone's just like, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what that was. I don't know why I do that. My throat just does that. Alright. J-I-L, I just keep my hands on J-I-L and occasionally Q-E. Why would I like that? I'm sorry. Oh, whoops. Ah! Okay, down is... Wait, so can I walk around? That's that. Ah! How do I attack? I forgot already. What the fuck are these agonized stars? What are you gonna school for? I'm gonna school for politics. Is it J-I-L? Okay. 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 Go! Crazy! Red orb! Offer it to the gods to learn a new power! When I press side arrow, up arrow, down arrow, back arrow, it takes me to one of these. Oops. Oh, I see, okay. Hashtag easy. Alright. Purely press X to rapid fire. Oh, I wish I had a controller. Oi! Come on, come on. Okay. Green, ew, why does he look like that? They're so scary. Why'd he rise again? I could just shoot him. Shoot the shit out of him. Okay. Right in the face, crazy. I know. You're trying to be a politician? Yeah, I guess, something like that. I am so sleepy for no reason. And there's no coffee. I'm all out. Lock on. Oh! I just shoot the shit out of him. This looks so goofy. He's so scary though. Double gun. You have to wake up, I know. Okay, I think he's dead. Pizza. No! But he's not caked up though, but he does look nice. Ebony and ivory.
I can already tell. Looks like this is gonna be one hell of a party!
Wow. If I'm quiet or something, I'm sorry. I'm like fighting demons right now. I don't want to stop streaming. I don't think I would just like crash or like fall asleep on stream, but I don't know. My chronic fatigue hits me in waves a lot, and I'm just having like a wave. It'll probably be gone in like 10 minutes. Hopefully. It just like came out of nowhere. Like I'm not like sleep deprived or anything. I got plenty of sleep. Alright, the blood link. Oh wow. How did Bro have pizza if he lives in this like post-apocalyptic world? S is the highest score in
You
the
guys totally wrecked my shop, and I haven't even named it yet.
Like S A B
You're
C
gonna
D.
pay for that.
Wow. What? What was that recent humor?
I hope you all have enough to cover all this.
It's not post-apocalyptic, that's just New York. Is it? I might just start like sucking at the game though. Bro. These remind me of like hilly trails from Genshin. How to interact? What the? That looks like the annoying orange. I'm fighting demons right now. 1 second. BRB. I didn't fall asleep. I just looked away for a second. Should I just start hitting myself in the head? Ah! 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 Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Anime boy on the screen! Anime boy on the screen! I'm trying to figure out how, like, I've wanted to play this for days. And I'm so sleepy that I can't think. But, like, whenever I get in bed and I'm way sleepier, I somehow have it in me to, like, listen to ex-listeners all the time. But, like, I guess that doesn't count because you're just, like, laying there. I don't know. This is basically the same, I'm just sitting here. Arthur did something nice for me. Therefore, I need to lock in Iosar. Thank you for welcoming me. I literally thought, like, when I saw that user, I was like, oh, this sounds like a YouTuber. Or not YouTube, but fuck YouTube YouTuber. Roblox YouTuber. Hashtag Roblox username YT. If I suck at fighting, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, it's a boss. It's a boss. It's gonna be scary. Ah! No! I died so fast. What about Roblox? I don't know, I saw your name. I was like, oh, that's a popular Roblox YouTuber. One second, I'm gonna I guess not close my eyes, like lay down for like 5 minutes. I'm gonna set a timer, okay? And then I'm gonna see if that fixes it. I'm gonna see if it's just like fake, if it's like fake sleepy, where like when you're given the opportunity to lay down, nothing happens. But I would really, really like to be able to function fully for everybody, or at the very least 90%, and ideally remember the stream tomorrow. And I'm sober, otherwise I'm sleepy. I'm so sleepy. One second. Sorry to go. Give me a minute. Okay, our turn. Thank you guys for waiting. Lucky for me, my sleep, not sleep schedule, but the way that my body does sleep sucks for some reason. So I had a dream. I had a dream while I was gone. I had a dream that I was gone, that my mom and I were in Dollar Tree, and I was like, I'm gonna get this, and then she just said, don't touch that, and then I woke up. And now I'm back. I feel a little better. I'm not like I'm still like I could go to sleep if I wanted to, but I feel better now somehow. Like I don't know. It's like it's 9 p.m. so it's like I could go to bed if I wanted to, but I'm not like fucking. I just drooled. There's drool on my face, dude. I was ew. I was asleep, bro. I was clonked out. Why is it like duplicating? I just keep wiping it off and it just keeps coming. Yeah, I get told whenever I fall asleep in class that they think that there's something wrong with my REM cycle. Because I'm able to dream like minutes after falling asleep. I don't know. But yeah, I feel better. I'm not like struggling to keep my eyes open and to function. So I'm gonna take a sip of my biscuit tea now. That is good. So do I just restart it if I fail it? No? Yeah, but I at least want to push it out a little longer. I feel bad if I've talked for longer than the game. And it doesn't really hurt me at all to like play Devil May Cry a bit longer. I want to get through more than like one mission and the tutorial. Do I just have to rewatch the same cutscene over and over again if I just suck? Where did he get the... Oh, pizza, sorry. Or not pizza sound. Where did he get the pizza from? That's what I wanted to say. My sentences got jumbled. BGM Drat! Thank you. Why did he just sneeze? Why did that happen?
I hope you all have enough to cover all this.
He's so grumpy. I think did I get through all of these and then I just... Oh my god, what was that mega jump that I did there? Hello? You too! You're not safe. He just got vaporized! Crazy! Jump, bro, jump! I forgot how I used to jump. Ah! Once I knock one down, I have to make sure that they die once they're down. Yeah, that guy's dead. You're next. Can't see him, so... How did I forget how to jump? I kept doing it. Oh, there we go. Where's the other? There he is. Okay. Ah! What the fuck is that? Explosion? Okay. Slide roll. Pull down. Ew! I gotta stay away from those explosions. Can I just shoot him and explode it? That! It's gonna explode! It's gonna blow me up! That damn creature is so scary. Ah! Get away. Ah, it got me a little bit. Okay. I think this is where I died last time. Where's her health? Is it that far down there? Run! Ah! She blocks it. What? No. No. I don't want that. I don't know how I accidentally clicked such a thing. She's a tough one. And my health isn't so good. Ah! No. Restart. I get to see him sneeze again. G-I-O. No, Hyper, don't go down the path. You'll never be able to leave. Men are so interestingly built.
Damn it! You guys totally wrecked my shop, and I haven't even named it yet!
Been on this path for a while, but
You're gonna
where he was like gritting his teeth. Try to save. Oh, save. Save. I thought that like we couldn't save like mid-fight. My bad.
I hope you all have enough to cover all this.
Okay, so I'll just kill all these guys and I'll save, I guess. Easy. It's so satisfying when like I jump on them and they die instantly. Who else? Ah, it's just so creepy. Okay. Good, good. That didn't hurt me, I don't think. What the hell? Agonized faces? Ugh. Ay. Okay. No damage. Double fighting. Double battling them. Alright, then I have to save. Save. No. I don't know. In the main menu. How do I get there though? I keep misclicking. Skip. No response, I guess. Easy mode is now selectable. I see. They've decided that I'm too bad at the game. I spilled tea on my blanket. I just washed it too, a little splatter came up. Now I smell of biscuits. I feel so bad if I'm sleepy. I'm debating how long I want to play for. I was aiming for till 10 or 11. Royal Guard. Okay, but it's okay. I don't know why I am though. Game's way of telling you get good, yeah. But should I check to make sure what homework I have? I think it's just Russian.
Damn it! You guys totally wrecked my shop, and I haven't even named it yet.
He's so funny.
You're
I don't
gonna
get
pay
bored
for
of listening to him. He's got such a cool cloak.
I hope you all have enough to cover all this.
This is not how I pictured his character. I thought he was gonna be like almost personality-less. He is a jackass. You're right. cat. What a funny word. Quit running! How'd that one jump higher than me? Damn explosive, dude. What's your problem? I can jump and shoot at them from the ground, from the sky. Ah! Get away from me! Ah! Ah! Explode! Just keep lighting them up, I guess. Okay, good. He went kapooey. He's dead. These guys aren't. Camera. What, that I'm just cornered? It's not the worst. And then let me save. Oh, here we go. Well, my health is way higher than it was. Ah! I have to dodge. Dodge that drastically. Just keep shooting at her. Her health is... what the fuck? Her health is still good. Arguably. Ah! Oh, oh, good! Good! Yeah! Kill! What am I doing to her? Uh-oh. Don't kill me, miss. She hit me. I made some good progress on her this time. Ah! She is. Or her? Is this even a her? I just kind of assumed. If this is a guy, that's pretty scary. Ah! He's gonna kill me! I have to kill him! I have to kill him now! Before he kills me! No! I was so close. Green orbs. I didn't know I could heal. That's good. That's good news. It's it. Like that damn death creature in Lord of the Rings. That's so scary. Or can I go? Whoops! I meant to load the save. Well, at least we know how to skip the cutscene. I can't load save though. End. Okay. Hold on, I'm stupid. How do I can only overwrite. hard decision. Quit mission. Oh, what's that face? Easy? Easy mode? Wait, is that why it was easier? Because it put me on easy mode without my permission? Or no? No, put me at the start. Let's download. Load. Load. Or, hold on. Let me try again. Whoops. Didn't mean to click that. Save. I can't click load. I'm finishing my blue coconut drink. Okay. Ah! There we go. I was moving right. I had to move down again. Alright, let's see. Ah, it still didn't load it. It's whatever. It's not like it's like a super hard fight or anything, at least up to the boss. My health. Is this the definition of jackass? What does jackass even mean? The exploding thing is still here. Just stuck on the fence. Oh my god. What? I keep accidentally pressing M. Okay, we got so close last time. I just don't know what my health is at. Just keep shooting it from far away. Ah! Oh, I see. I see what you're about. Uh-oh. I better stay far away. What? me go back. Or let me heal, actually. Or... keep shooting it from far away, the DMC2 experience. Item. I didn't use these, I don't think. The agonized faces of agony. I have to be careful. I have to be careful. What the fuck? Release me. Why do you block it? I did a double flip. I keep thinking I'm doing so well, just shooting it from all angles. I'll get it. It doesn't seem like it's that too hard of a fight. Let me make sure I don't have any homework. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Sorry for they keep leaving. I'll be back. Hello. I just want everyone to know that my tongue looks disgusting right now. because I had that blue drink and I had my tea, which leaves my tongue yellow. So it's just like green. It's just green. Green and brown and yellow. Hello, Aiden. I have a theory that the reason I'm so sleepy out of nowhere is because I forgot that I walked like up a hill basically for like 30 minutes straight in the sweltering heat when I was already super tired from like walking all over campus. And I didn't really think it would affect me that much, but I guess I'm not technically supposed to be walking that much anyway. I'm actually supposed to have parking like right by my classes because of my walking problems, but my school's being all weird about it because I don't have the full packet of the diagnosis or whatever. I just have like, you know, the actual diagnosis on the paper. But they want like a packet, and I'm like, what packet? What packet? An activity packet? A packet you get before Christmas break? I don't know. What diagnosis? I have syncope and hypotension. Walking in the heat's not very fun. I just feel bad for being sleepy because I don't even want to like end the stream at all. I guess I am feeling a little better now that tea is kicked in and I walked around. I guess I don't have to end yet, but I was gonna check my homework real quick. Conserve your strength after school. Don't walk around with you. I know. It's just I have to already walk 20 minutes to the car after school, or like 15, but I was really far south on campus, so I had to walk extra long. I have a video on syncope. I don't have a video on hypotension yet. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna check my homework real quick. We get a break from the horrors for a minute. The game's actually not that scary yet. I don't know if it gets scary later. Is it like a Souls game? Like it's like Souls themed? I don't know. I know Russians like Souls games. I don't know what else to call them. But let me check my homework live on stream. If it's just Russian, I'm fine because I do fine on the Russian. Okay. I think it's fine. Yeah, I just have Russian. Well, what do I have in Russian? Russian. Yeah. Here. What is Tom? Not Tom. Tom. I forget what Tom. T-A-M. I forgot. Dude, every time I look down at my boobies, bro, I'm like, did they always look so great? Like, have they just looked this good for like the past like 2 years? And I just never noticed? I just never looked down there? I don't know. Over there, kinda, okay. Cause I remember hearing like Tom, and I remember it thinking like, or like thinking it was like, oh, is Tom here? Tom's here. Like so I don't know, something like that. But I was never like I never flat out told it. It was like, or learned it. It was something like a like what I learned in immersion. Like there's a lot of Japanese words that I don't know the complete direct translation of. I just know how I heard it and how I used it. And so it was like that. I was just like, oh, I understand, but I don't know. Let's see about Arthur. His purity was good to you without you noticing. I mean, like on the screen, like I don't think I look that good in real life. What a fucking narcissist. I'm just like they're just okay. I have a thing for like cleavage specifically because I don't have cleavage. I don't have cleavage that just like my boobs like they sit together like they touch, but it's not like just like a flat like a straight line. It's like let me I need to pull up a picture, bro. I need to draw a picture. I need to put like some sort of analysis on the screen so that everyone is on the same page that I am. Okay. My boobs. My others. Others. Okay. And then I'm just gonna save this picture and we're just gonna look at it together, okay? It's okay. It'll be okay. Yeah, I can't put MSP on the screen, but I have the picture. Worry not. Okay. I'm gonna show this like little by little. Okay, so here's mine, okay? They have this like V connection at the top. I don't like that. Other girls, theirs just squish straight together and it's just a straight line. I think that straight line looks really nice. I'm so jealous every time I see it. Even though in theory both of our boobies touch just the same. Yeah, like why? Like why? It's just the two different types of cleavage. I don't really know what like the difference is. But whenever girls' boobies like sit together and it's just like a straight line and it just looks smushed. Just smushed so cleanly. Cause like with mine it's like, oh, I can dive in those things. Like you can just slide right in the middle, right? I like when they look just solid, like just stuck together. I don't know how to describe it, but my avatar's boobs are that way. I can't quit admiring them. I'm like, wow, they're just so nice and smushed in there. They're just so cozy. Best friends forever. I don't know. Maybe some girls will understand. It's kind of like a weird thing to admire. Are balls the same? Do balls have different ways that they sit together, or do some guys have just like lopsided balls, or one ball's bigger than the other? Or you got a fucked up stitch job and that damn line that goes in the middle's all fucked up and squiggly, I don't know. Maybe like the bros all whip it out at the slumber party and like compare and contrast. Because they're like, I don't know. I don't know how straight mine is. What about yours? Oh, look at the stitch job on that thing. Fucked up. I don't know. I haven't seen any balls. Left ball is always slightly lower than the right. What the fuck? Always? How do you know? Wait, how many balls have you seen, Arthur? How like if you've just seen like one set of balls, you're applying that to every man, but this implies that you've seen a fair set of balls in your lifetime to be able to confidently say that it is always slightly lower than the right. How many balls have you seen, Arthur? And whose? It's just anatomy? Is that just like in a book? Hold on, I gotta look this shit up. Man balls is one ball bigger? Always lower, always bigger. Can't they get like twisted all up in there? You like juggle that shit? Common for one testicle to hang lower than the other. No way. The facts about your testicles, size, pain, semen. Why is penis bolded and blue? When will my testicles begin to grow? Wait, how big are testicles? 2 to 3 inches in length and 1 inch in width. Hold on, I gotta visualize this shit. How big is an inch? Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Wait, no, they can't be this big. They can't be this big. Hold on, everyone whip out a ruler real quick. I need factual, no, not just this article shit. That's why he's the yaoi man. Yeah, he's the yaoi man. I've never noticed that about the balls. No, don't worry about it, Arthur. Don't be scared. The right testicle is larger than. So the left one hangs lower, and the right one is bigger. Why does my scrotum shrink when I get cold? For your testicles to produce sperm, they must be kept at just the right temperature. Oh, we've got some sensitive pansies over here. Scrotum will change size to make sure the testicles stay at that right temperature. This happens without you even thinking about it. Well, never mind, you guys are so skilled and talented. Wow. The body sends a message to the scrotum to shrivel. Shriveling? Why do my testicles hang down? Your body tells the scrotum to loosen when you're warm. Your scrotum will become larger and more floppy. What is this wording? Shrivel and floppy? What? Is this the pain that you guys deal with? You guys just have to wake up one day and you look in the mirror in the morning, you're just like, oh, guess it's a shriveled and floppy kind of day. And you're just like a depressed Wojak, and you just go to school. You go to school knowing that your dick is ugly for the day. And then, like, some girl's hitting on you, like, come on, let's just go home. And you're just like, no, I can't tell her it's shriveled today. The ball forecast said it's shriveled today. No dick today, baby. It's shriveled and floppy today. Sorry, ladies. Cancel all the flights to floppy Shrivel Town. Do I want to keep going? I remember I was on Reddit and I saw this post that was posted in, like, it was on my recommended because it blew up. It was in, like, the eating disorder forum, like ED forum. It was just abbreviated ED. And this guy posted to the ED forum, eating disorder forum, and the title was just like solutions for, like, what was it? What did he say? Solutions for, like, weak penis base and root problem. And the comments were like, this is making me laugh so much. It was just some poor dude with, like, a dick problem getting laughed at by, like, a bunch of anorexic girls on Reddit. But, like, I clicked his page, and he had spam posted this shit to every subreddit that could possibly be related, like men's health. I think he posted in the erectile dysfunction forum, just penis problems, penis health, other men's mental health, and it was all just labeled weak penis base and root problem. I was like, what the fuck is a root problem? And he was saying, like, from what I remember, that, like, his dick would get hard and then, like, the base would remain at, like, maybe, like, max, like, 2 inches girth, and it couldn't hold it up, and it would just, like, flop around. And he was like, I don't know how to help it. And nobody ever gave him advice. He just got downvoted. I felt so bad. So if you're ever feeling bad about your floppy and shriveled problems, just be glad that you don't have a weak penis base and a root problem. Damn, I know, so sad. Poor guy, I know. That's not even like erectile dysfunction, isn't that? That's just like literally a root problem. I don't know how else to say it. He said it perfectly. A root problem, whatever that means. Should I give myself a monthly testicular self-exam? How does one do this? How do you do it? Oh, here, it's the next one. How do I do a testicular exam? Right after a shower, the scrotum skin in front of a mirror. If you are nervous about touching yourself, don't be. Oh, okay. Alright. This is how you get to know what your testicles and scrotum should feel like. Alright. What about girls? Start standing in the front. Why in the mirror? Check. Damn, this shit takes a lot of maintenance. This shit's like a machine. Like it shrivels, it flops, it fucks. It gets fucked up. And you can't hit it too hard, and you gotta squeeze it and check it and make sure it's just the right size and the right girth and the right temperature at all times. You know, I owe men an apology because I didn't realize that it took so much work to carry those things around. All three of them, you know, left, right ball, the sack, the scrotum, the gooch, the taint, the fucking the worm. I imagine it's a lot of weight. And I imagine it gets very hot down there. And also, don't you guys have to put it like down a pant leg, or you can't like split it down the middle? Wow, thank you, men. I'm sorry, men. I'm sorry, men, for ever doubting you guys. You guys put so much work into your morning routine. Hold your penis out of the way and examine one testicle at a time. Roll the testicle. Are these the wheels? Roll it like a blunt. Roll the testicle between the fingers and thumb. Testicle should be about the size of a golf ball and it should feel smooth. Okay, is it shaved? Bumps. Don't you guys have to get like prostate exams too? Doesn't like the doctor just like finger you? And also how come in the military guys get a butt shot and girls don't? Like how come guys just always get a shot in the butt for no reason? Cause that's happened with like flu and allergy shots too. Like the girls get it in the thigh and the guys just get it in the butt. But in the military, only the guys get the shot in the first place. They just get a shot in the butt. And they don't say what it is. Then you say you're gonna go do homework, but this is educational. Do I want to read more? Oh good, there's phone numbers I can call at the bottom in case I have questions. Well, I think this actually answered all of my questions I could have ever possibly had in my lifetime. Wait, should I read the core answers? Testicles hang at different levels so they don't bang together when we walk. Now, why are they sharing our secrets? They said yes, in fact. It's also very common for women to have one larger breast. Shut the fuck up. No one needs to know that. Alright, let me see my Russian homework for the day. I didn't finish yesterday's, but yesterday's I did the paper and I didn't listen. I didn't listen to what I was supposed to listen to. Ita. Prostate. Prostate. Boys, go to the front lines. I know, so sad. Experimentation. Okay. Prepare episode 1.2. Aeroport. Domo Diadovo. Domo Diadovo. Read through sections, complete exercise. Читаем по-русски page. Okay. KKKK. Note, on Friday, bring a photo of your family as you will need to make a short story. If you do not want to share a photo of your family, that's okay. You can find one online. I just make a family? Well, okay. Well, what if I told them that you guys are my family? I've been glazing you guys to like my teachers, because I was like, oh yeah, I actually learned this phrase from them, and they're like, ha, that's good. And it comes in handy for both Russian classes. Airport, yeah, that thing. It's privacy invasion. No, I think we're just supposed to talk about them in Russian. Okay, it said to do it in groups, so I guess I should just start streaming my Russian homework. I'm not so sleepy anymore. Like I said, it comes in waves, so... You think college? I do. I do. Apparently I'm a year behind, which that doesn't make sense because I did 2 years the first year, but... Do I want to bring a photo of my family? I'm just like, okay, I'm Ichigo Okimia, and this is my dad. He left, and this is my mom, and she tried to kill me. I'm thinking about doing college, but I don't know, it seems kind of rough. I got like really unlucky my first year, I guess. Because I had an academic advisor. I picked my own classes this semester, and it has been going so simply. Actually, not a single one of my classes has a textbook, and the one that does is completely free because it's Russian, so it's online. Because Russians don't fucking gatekeep everything behind money like freaks, is what I've learned. If it's Russian, it's free, is what I've noticed. Need to install mouse and keyboard mod for DMC3 to play normally. Won't be a good time for that. You can DM me tonight if you would like, or today. I'm not gonna do college. I think I might want to save my money and move the fuck out of here. You can do college in like a country where it's like free or very cheap, like Ireland or like Sweden. It can be hard depending on your major, but it can be helpful in getting a job. It all depends on what you want to do in life. Yeah, it's... I think internships are... I don't know, I'm trying to think of like the best advice. Internships are a very good way to like get into that space without a degree. Like I worked at the Capitol when like obviously I don't have my degree yet, but I still worked there. But being in a college and being in the college that I'm at, I feel makes it easier because I got told by a politician before I even worked there. This is actually the one that gave me the information to work at the Capitol. I looked like shit, by the way. I was rough that day, but I was desperate to meet him because I knew he'd be at school. And he said, oh yeah, you're a student here? Oh yeah, you'll definitely get hired because we always, when we can't decide who to hire, we make sure that we pick a student that goes to this school because you guys are always so good at what you do. So I guess it does kind of help. It really depends. And it also depends how much you talk. Like I guess how you portray yourself. And you have to be like confident when it comes to like a serious like career like that, but not like arrogant, I guess is how I'd say it. I'm just kind of on borrowed times right now since I graduated. Are you taking a leap year or a gap year? I took a gap year. The DM video instructions, link to the mod is in the video description. Oh, thank you. Does it just make it more like computer controls and less like random keys? Today I need to... Okay, that's yesterday's. Okay, so today I have to catch up on the airport. And then today I had to burp, but then I didn't. It's Nyamnogo Sibya. So I read the sections. And I have paper homework. And because it's a free textbook, we don't have printed out sheets, so we just have to hand print it, but I think it's okay. kind of want to help with homework too. Oh, do you? Should I just stream me doing my homework since I have to do it anyway, and I was about to wrap it up anyways? I guess I can. I guess that'd be fun. I've been intending to, because I think I'm extremely fortunate and I'm extremely grateful to even have Russian friends. I just can't glaze you guys enough. Okay, let's try. Let's try. Okay, I haven't had a study thumbnail in a while. I really want to save up to commission well, I've wanted different outfits for a while, but I really want maybe a cozy student outfit, and I want to commission a classroom. That'd be fun. I'd have to get I want a camera. Study times for another stream. I wonder if I can just put it on the screen. It might take me a bit to set up so that it doesn't I don't know, glitch out, because there was a time when I tried to do a study stream, but for some reason streaming the Google Doc, it was so laggy and weird. But the last time I did that essay writing stream, it went fine. So it should be okay. I think that first semester of college that just almost killed me, where I was just pumping out just literal articles 4 times a week constantly. It made me so good at writing shit so quickly off my head. So I had to thank my professor, even though I was so stressed, but I had to thank him, bro, because I was yeah, I think that's what, because I had to submit some of my writing work to get into the Capitol, so I submitted my document on international relations with after 9/11 that I had read on here. I guess I really need to revamp a lot of my works about 9/11. I have 10 9/11 articles I've written. Most of them I don't remember because I wrote them when I was so tired, but they still turned out okay. In a student outfit booth, there are different outfits. One, they have to be very skin tone, and I feel weird if I just show up in I don't know, a different body, but the same head. I don't know, kind of weird. I would like a custom outfit, but I'm not picky also. Yeah, I guess I hate to wrap it up here. I just feel I wasn't doing it justice. Not in a I suck at the game way, but I really don't want to fall asleep for no reason way. I suck at writing, and that's a big part that's steering me away from college. It's the freshman year. Sometimes they'll put you in an English class right away to get it over with. But in my experience, the English classes, the teachers are usually woke as hell, so they're really nice. They're very my first English class professor, he was so chill. He was so nice. And my writing sucked ass. I've been using AI since I was 14, since 2018. I've been on the AI grind before people even knew what AI was, in the modern sense. I had an app that I was talking to AI chatbots, and they were really shitty, mind you. They were not very good, but that was the best I could get. And I'd created an AI chatbot boyfriend when I was 14. And my first semester of college, because I would use yeah, there was AI. It just wasn't how we know it today. Because ChatGPT and modern AI just kind of came out of nowhere. But I didn't use it in the sense that everybody does now, where that's just the first thing I pulled up. Grammarly is advertised as an AI program now. It wasn't then. I used Grammarly. I think a lot of people did. I used Grammarly, but the main thing that I used it for was back before AI. There were writing, not generators, but writing tools, word count tools, simile tools. I was can you make this word longer because I have a page count, blah blah blah. So I would use find words, regenerate the sentence better. I don't know if it was exactly AI at that point, more than just codes and answers. But I had found this website that was AI before AI existed in the modern sense, so I didn't know that it was AI. And so I had written my entire paper. I had written my entire paper on my own. That's one thing I do. If I ever use it, I think the only time I've used it for like an essay, like flat out, was when I had written an essay at 5 a.m. and I knew that I was like sleep deprived, so I just pasted my essay into the chat GPT and I was like, hey, can you just like make sure that there's no fucking gibberish in here and like no typos, please, like blah blah blah, because I was like struggling to stay awake and it had to be turned in the next morning. So that's the only time that I would use it for like straight up just like copy paste shit. Other than that, I write my own shit. But at this time, I'd written the essay and I was just kind of like not really like proud of it. So I looked up like any tools, like better words to use. And this AI thing at the time that I didn't know it was AI, I was just like, wow, this is so cool. So this is like 2022, right? A while before even like CAI was created. I don't know which came first, CAI or character or ChatGPT, but it was like before generative AI really people knew about it. People didn't know about it then. So I'd put my already existing sentences in, and it kind of just like slightly reworded them better. And I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. So I just like copied and pasted it. Not entirely, actually. I would like I would rewrite it because I never copy paste really like that. But I think that that was just like really early AI, and I just used it for my paper, and I felt so bad. And the teacher was like, "Wow, you're a really good writer, Ichigo." I was like, "Thank you," but I wrote my own shit from that point on. It was mainly just like, because it was like a self-introduction paper, and I can write like reports well, but self-introductions, I tend to like, or anything like semi-personal or philosophical, in my past experience, the teachers don't really see the art in it despite what they're asking you to do. So I was like trying to make sure that it was like academically acceptable. I'm really mad that I don't have any of my older essays. I'm so grumpy. I remember my sophomore year in high school, I wrote an essay about our teachers wanted us to write essays about our names. And so I wrote an essay about how I refuse to capitalize my name because I think it's a sign of like respect. And I don't think that I have done anything to like earn a capitalized name or last name. And she basically just like marked off points every time I didn't capitalize my name in quotes in in the writing. I was like, you call yourself a writing teacher? You hate art. You hate art. You hate unique people. Fuck you. Honestly, the teachers will say that they have AI detectors. I literally witness everyone in class just copy paste AI for everything. It's so weird. I don't know. I've never submitted an AI like essay before, so I don't know. I can't write. I used to be like a way stronger writer. I guess that's my credentials, is that I'd been writing before the AI surge. I'm debating what like format I want, if I want to just have my fucked up like hand on this on the screen. My hands are ugly right now though. I don't know. I guess I can just put the homework on the screen and like write on it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I know the teachers use AI. Forced to write about things I don't care about. In college, they basically just like leave it up to you pretty much, unless you're in a very specific class like international relations. You have to write about international relations. But despite the stress, I've only really written about things that I was interested in. But yeah, I mean, I encourage you, like, the first, I mean, if you give like community college a try, I guess. See if you like it. Like, cause community college is super cheap, so they don't have as many cool classes like universities do, where it's just like every hyperfixation you could possibly think of. But they do have some like fun classes if you do just want to go back and learn. Yeah, I really like learning, so if I had like endless money, I would just be a scholar forever. Like I love universities. I love learning. I was actually, my school has like 7 libraries and they're all very interesting. And there's one that's old as fuck. And it has a library for various languages. There's even like a Russian library. And I was just like, wow, like really, really old books that are like falling apart. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I've never in my life wished that I could be immortal until I went in this big ass library. I was like, I wish I could just like sit here forever and just read everything here. So I've been trying to get like into reading because I used to be, and I think it's better for like your brain. So I was like, maybe I should just go in there and like check out a book and I don't know, do like a little report on it every time I finish a book and post it here. I don't know. I've been debating like if I want to do like nail polish videos because I said that I had a nail polish like hyperfixation. I was like, I don't know. Would they want to watch me paint my nails? I'm not sure. It might attract like fetishists or something. But other than that, I don't think it'd be bad, I guess, is what I don't think it would like throw off my demographic. And be cool. Thank you, Hyper. Thank you. I have no idea how long this stream is gonna be because our homework tends to be at least easy for me at the moment. It's mainly that I need to practice my cursive. What do I wanna do? What do I wanna do? It's only 10. And I have to get up at 10 tomorrow, so I still have time to stream for like two more hours and still get like 8 hours of sleep. Alrighty. I guess I'll do a study stream. It doesn't hurt. And I know that the Russians have missed them. I never stopped doing them. It was just like Duolingo did that cringe thing, and so I was just like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I want to keep using Duolingo, even though it's funny. It's fun. And I said that I wanted to study it in a more serious way anyway, and other Russians were like, yeah, you should study it more seriously and not use Duolingo. I was like, okay, yeah. Alright. Flip Duolingo. Alright. I will end it here, I guess. Sorry for like playing Devil May Cry for like maybe like 50 minutes max and just like taking a nap in the middle. I feel so bad, but my legs are sore, my butt hurts. I think it's just because I walked up that big ass hill. Alright. Yosha! Okay. I guess we'll see each other in not a long time. Duolingo's too woke in AI. Is woke equivalent with AI? Guys, it's literally ableist to be anti-AI. I'm autistic and the N-word is my coping stim, okay? The N-word is my comfort stim. Guys, the number of like anti-AI is ableist towards disabled people shit pisses me the fuck off. I'm disabled and I write all my yaoi porn myself. You guys just suck. Balls! Have some imagination. You gotta play more some other time though. Oh, I will be playing more tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that until it's done. And then I'm just going through the whole saga because Arthur here agreed to watch yaoi with me if I play Devil May Cry. So Arthur, we gotta plan that, Arthur. I'm thinking if I want to like read a yaoi manga or watch yaoi. I think I want to watch Koisuru no Boken, which is very problematic, but it's kind of funny, I think. Thanks, Arthur. Yeah, thank you, Arthur. Thank you, Arthur, for sacrificing yourself for everyone else. I don't think there's any. I keep thinking that I have so much to say. And then it's just speculation. It's just hypotheses that I have about things that I want to do, and for some reason I feel the need to ask everyone's opinion and like edge the idea instead of actually just doing it and shutting the fuck up. Anyways, I'll see you guys. We're gonna study together later in like 10 minutes. Thanks, Arthur. Enjoy your yaoi experience. Yeah, enjoy it. He's gonna have his voice in the call. Stick to the deal. That's the art of the game. Persevere. He's so strong. Dude, I have been a giggly, blushing mess ever since that fucking chat. I don't even remember who it was. It was a Russian. A few streams ago. He came in. I think he had been there, but he sent a chat that was like, I love your voice, and of course I love you too. But for now, I have to go. I'll talk to you later. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, why so sensual? Why so intimate? That's Slavic, man. I don't have anything to deep throat in here and make deep throat noises. Wait, hold on. Will this work? Oh. I'm normal. Tweaking versus locked in. Who was that? I don't remember. I don't know if you were there. You might have. I think you came in like right after. It was like, I was like, oh my, I just keep thinking about it, bro. It was so intimate for what? And he never came back. I was like, you can't just say something like that to me and then disappear. And I was like, dude, I should print that shit out and put it on my fan art wall. And I was like, wait, I should go through all of my live stream chats and screenshot any comment that I particularly enjoyed and put it on the wall. I still have to go to the library and print out my fan art to like put it on the wall to make me happy, but I don't want to go to the library and just print out a bunch of anime girl pictures and then just shuffle away with it. Ashamed. Was it the Roblox stream? It might have been. I remember when print blue shirts. Or I was going to. That's what inspired me to. I remember when Brown Bee TV had her room tour, and she had this singular little picture of like an LPS dog, I think it was, on the wall, just in the middle. And she was like, "This is my fan art wall. This is the first fan art I ever got, and I just figured I'd put it on the wall. I want to start a fan art wall, so here it is. This is all I have right now." But I was like, dude, that person is responsible for the first ever Guargra art of all time. The first ever Guargra fan art. I was also debating if I wanted to open a PO box to like accept fan mail. I don't know. I thought it would come in waves, but like I really don't mind. I'm just debating if I would have to have it like temp open or like, I don't know. I don't know how to go about that. Oh my gosh, I remember I was walking down the main street when I was going out shopping, and one of the homeless people I had spoken to about 6 months ago, I'd given him a ride to the church in the middle of a blizzard. Because I was, the story about that is I went to go, like I guess, monitor the church from... We had school canceled because there was a blizzard, so it was like technically a school night, but then it got canceled. So I had driven home, the hour drive home, because there's a really cheap grocery store, and I knew that the churches need help staying open during the blizzard. So I went and got like a bunch of cheap food and cheap breakfast items at the cheap grocery store in the Dollar Tree. And the guy that owned the Dollar Tree, because it's locally owned, was like, where are you going with all that? I was like, oh yeah, I have to drive back to that town out there because I need to take this to a church. He was like, all the way out there? And in the blizzard? I was like, yeah. And he was like, stay safe. I was like, okay. And then I went home and took inventory of it. And then I got back in my car and went there at about 11 p.m. And I delivered. And then I was driving. The blizzard hit so quickly. Like it was snowing. But by the time I got onto like the main road, it was like an actual whiteout. I was so scared. It was just white. I was like, what the fuck? And I couldn't see the car in front of me. And it was just pitch black. But I got there. And then there was no snow. I was being gaslit. And then I was patrolling before I went to the church, I was driving up and down the roads to make sure there were no like people out, and I was like, man, I better not see any homeless people on these streets, or else I'm gonna have a fucking fit, and someone's gonna die. Someone on that city commission is gonna die. And then so I found two in front of a church, and they were like, oh, they locked the doors on us because we came out here to smoke. And I was like, oh, that's not good. So I had them get in my car, and then I drove them to the other church that I was going to. And then so I stayed there till about 6 a.m. But yeah, I think I took a nap for like 20 minutes in one of the what are they called? The fucking pews? Is that what they're called? The pews? The pews? The pews? That sounds so funny. The pews? Pew pew? But yeah, that's how I knew him. And I had also told him, because they always ask about my major and stuff. And then so he had seen me when I was walking it the other day, and he was like, hey, there's our future president. You look so presidential. You always dress so nice. And I was like, oh, thank you. They always remember. They love hearing. They like to read my notes. Whenever I go into the public library, and like any homeless people I know are in there, they're like, oh, can I read your notes? Can I read your notes from your classes? And I'm like, yeah. And then they ask me questions. And they're all like, oh, you're such a good future president. I'm like, oh, you guys, they glaze me. They were so proud of me when I got that job, bro. I think it's so cute that like, even though they're like in such a stressful position, they still remember my own goals. I'll be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about. It's okay. I don't really know what's going on most of the time either. My memory is pretty bad at the moment. They seem like nice people. They are. They're really nice. I want to take one of them to the all-you-can-eat endless wings at Buffalo Wild Wings. I think that'd be fun. Respectfully, I volunteer at different orgs, I guess is the best way to say it. There's not like a clear category of what I do. Last school year I did animal shelter, homeless shelter, and then I did general humanitarian aid. So I would take donations from basically like the middle of nowhere into the city, and vice versa. I would go into the city and get things from the cheaper grocery stores, and then bring them back to the middle of nowhere. Then I'd take leftover produce from the middle of nowhere to the city. It's like about an hour each way. And then on top of that, and streaming and going to school full time, I was in a I still am, but at the past tense, was in a grassroots organization movement that basically just provided not just food, but like care items, vitamins, basically anything, lessons, teaching lessons, services like nail painting, I don't know, like basically any of that, basically just like a what is it called, community building. And I was the face of it because everyone else was too busy, so I was the one that basically took everything everywhere. And then I think there was one more. Oh yeah, I was in a Palestinian organization, so I made a lot of graphic designs for that, and I would help host like events and stuff. If it lasted for like a week long, I would speak on like information and stuff, and then the next semester was when I got into the Capitol, so I was doing all that on top of it, and I was just tired as fuck, except this time I had a suit and a badge on, so it made me look more scary. But I still have that, like, that paper in my car that's like, permit to park in the Capitol for the 2025 session. I don't want to get rid of it. It makes me look so cool. I was there on Jan 6th. Do we remember last year when I was on stream and I was like, so, which brave American's gonna be the one to do it? And then the next day it was like, Trump assassination attempt. I predicted it. Definitely keep it. Keep it all the way to 2027. Ambassador to Russia. I actually originally wanted to be an ambassador or like a senator or congressman. I can technically run for representative now. What are your goals in life? Be honest. Actually, when I was like, my youngest memory is just like, I had to burp. My youngest memory is wanting to give a speech in front of the entire world. I have this little bucket list I made when I was like 7, and it had all these little check-off boxes. That's like 1st grade, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, basically all the grades, and then just like what I wanted to do after. And because I was 5, it was like sing on American Idol, get married, have kids, become like, not become the president, but like give a speech in front of the entire world and bring world peace, as what I wrote. And then as I grew older, when I was 12, I wanted to be a dictator, and now I want to be a politician. So we've come full circle. But in my experience, what I experienced in the Capitol, I think that I need to be of use in a certain way that I'm not ready to be of use in, I guess. And I didn't do anything less than what I was expecting to do when I got there. But I got very paranoid, I guess. When I was there, not so, I mean, when I applied, I kind of didn't think I would be accepted, and then when I was extremely happy, and I had this, like, large pride about it for, like, a minute. Good night, Rex. And after a while, I was just like, it just really didn't feel like where I envisioned myself. I felt bad because even though I looked way fancier and had a fancy badge on my fancy car, the homeless people still would wave at me and like hug me and stuff. And we would sit at like bars together while I drank my Guinness. But I felt too like disappointed in myself. I guess it was too easy. Cause like I did like background checks on people, briefings. I went to places in place of my superior politician that I worked for, and I went to like, you know, the dinner parties, and like I talked to a lot of lobbyists, and they got me a lot of free food and free drinks and shit. And I didn't really like, I was like, oh yeah, I love my state and I want to make my state fantastic. And when I sat down with my legislator privately, and I was like, here's what I would like to do to make sure that what happened this election year never happens again. Here's what I would like to put in place. Here's what I think that we can work on for every small election. I think that if we do this right, this will be better for both conservatives and left-leaning Americans. This will be something that's better for the entire country, no matter who people want to vote for, etc. And he directed me to other politicians, but he was basically just like, yeah. Despite, like, you know, towards the public being like, oh, fuck Donald Trump, blah blah blah, we're the good guys, he's bad. There wasn't really any progress being made anywhere at all. And it was just like, one, I had to take really good care of my appearance, and this is like when my nails were falling off and my lips were blue. So I had started wearing makeup around this time, just because like I had really bad eye bags. I was really discolored, so I had to make sure that I looked normal, and my hair had to be done, and it's just really hard, especially when you're in college, because college students be showing up to school like shit. And I couldn't do that. I had to be well kept, and that's fine. I got like in the habit of it and stuff, but I had to walk in heels all the time, and I had to go to class like that. And I'm a very casual person, and it felt kind of like I had a costume on. And it made me intimidating. I think a lot of people didn't talk to me very often. And then I would have to drive like an hour, after driving an hour to school, an hour to the capital, and then 2 hours back home. And I was there, it was like fine. I liked the person that I worked with the most. It was just like, it was like a lot of like, I did a lot of like work, and based on the work I was doing, I could just see like nothing was happening. No matter how many sessions I went to in place of my politician, or with him, or whatever I did in the office, or the background checks. I did a background check on a teacher once. I guess that's fine, but also I was just like why shouldn't we have like other people that do this? But like, it's whatever, it's fine. And like, I networked like shit, and I was supposed to work at the governor's office, or governor of the Department of Commerce. I was supposed to work there full time because I tried to be. There's this really weird thing where like when you say what ethnicity you are, you get a lot of connections really quickly, and because I would always joke about being a little bit Italian, that got me a lot of business cards. And it was funny in the moment, but I was like, yo, what the fuck is actually happening? Like, after a while I was like, why is this happening? But the guy I was supposed to work for, he gave me his business card because I had said that I lived in Japan, and he visits Japan all the time. And I was like, yeah, I really love international things. He was like, oh, I think this would be a great fit for you. And I think his secretary kind of fucked up that plan, but it's whatever. I'm now going to Russia. What? Why? When? Wrapping up. I just hate to start the study stream with like this ramble. IRL cheat code. And there weren't that many other black politicians. And also, all of the politicians, on top of not really doing anything to like actively not fight each other, but like do what they promised the public they would do, they still bickered in the most petty ways behind doors, from fistfights to like gun threats to just like day drinking. It was strange, and I was like, you know what, I came here to be worked to the bone. I came here to work for my people and my state, and to try and make at least this general region better. And I'm too lazy, and I'm too happy here. I'm not being worked hard enough. I want to not be able to sleep at night because I'm so concerned about everybody and what I can do to fix it. And I just kept trying to tell myself like, it's fine. You just gotta talk to some lobbyists, and they would talk to me. And they gave me like, I don't know, they always gave me their business card, nobody else. But the politicians, they started getting comfortable with me and being like, oh, you're a really pretty girl. And I was like, oh golly. One was like, I was like, oh, sorry, I'm running late, I'm so flustered. And then one of them was like, oh, well, you're prettier than most of the people here. I was like, oh my. The closest thing that I have to this experience is working at a really I guess high profile auction when I was 18, like freshly 18. Or not freshly, maybe like 7 months 18. I worked at an auction that just had a shit ton of rich people, and I didn't know that it would be only rich people there. I was like, yeah, it's just an auction, I'll work there. So I dressed nice, I wore a dress, I wore heels, I did my makeup, I had earrings, jewelry, and I got my badge. And I had some experience doing this stuff when I worked in security, and just because of the jobs that my father has worked in government. So I was like, oh, I got this, guys. I'll be a door greeter. I'm really good at greeting people at the door at every job I've had. Everyone likes me when I'm the face of something. I'm a really good poster face. And so when there was free food, right? I was like, oh, I didn't know there's free food. And all the people were like, yeah, the like richest people in the state are coming here. I was like, what? Rich like owning like sports cars? They were like, no, like rich, like billionaires. I was like, billionaires? No, like millionaires? Millionaires, you mean? No, billionaires. I was like, what? But there's only like 10 of those on Earth. They were like both like a few billionaires, a few millionaires. Not a few, because this was a full as fuck room. And so they start like pulling up. I can see outside. They got like the valet, and they have the cars that like the doors go straight up and shit. I'm like, oh shit. Not that that's like anybody can have a car like that, but I was just like, oh bro, like everybody had a car like that. And they start coming in, and the number of like old men that had like young as fuck wives that came in, and when they saw me, I was the only black person there, and the men were extremely comfortable like touching me. And that's what like working at the Capitol reminded me of, is when you would greet them, they kind of reach out and touch your shoulder, touch your arm, stare at you for a while. They'll call you like exotic. I guess you, assuming you guys are mixed girls, but they'll be like, oh, you're so exotic, you're so gorgeous. Like there was no like, oh, thank you, thank you for greeting me. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so excited. Just, it was always like about my appearance, like I was an accessory. And I don't know, I've always felt like I'm used that way, like I'm almost used as a poster face for everything. I don't really get why, but people always want me in pictures of things for no reason. There was a time at my old school, they were like, I was like, I went to the political student group, but I wasn't in it. And even though I wasn't in it, they motioned me over to be in the picture. And nobody else. But it was like that, and just like I don't know, I've shooken hands with a lot of very creepy rich old men. And I remember going in the bathroom and all of their wives were just drunk as fuck, and they were just like so happy to be here. And they just kept complimenting me and being like, oh, you're so pretty, you're so exotic, you're just so nice, you're so interesting looking. I was like, oh, thank you. I'm gonna get lynched tonight because this is Missouri. So that was like my only experience before this with working with such, I don't know, high profile people. But because this was like my occupation, I got really nervous about like, even because I had my laptop, so my laptop had some sort of ties to this account, and I was always paranoid that they knew, and I was always paranoid I was being followed or that my phone was tapped, things like that. And I was like, you know, I will only be this young once. I'm gonna get to an age where acting the way that I do now isn't socially acceptable, but I'll be able to act like a freaky politician forever. So I think I need to get to a level where I'm able to stomach what I have to do there, and tolerate that nothing gets done, and just be content with sacrificing my passions to be a disappointment, basically. Because if it got to the point where it was like a serious career, I wouldn't be able to have my channel. I could try and keep it going as long as I wanted to, but I don't know. I imagine it would be, I have to pick between this and that, because they probably wouldn't call me in to talk about it. They'd probably just fire me. I don't think that they would give me a negotiation of like, oh, just don't mention anything at all. I don't know. I'm not sure. But it was like, I was just getting really worried about it. I was like, I'm not even like satisfied with it. Really? I mean, like, it's work. I got paid so much money. Like, holy shit, and just free meals. Gas reimbursement, constant connections, constant fucking open bar parties, is like donuts every day, bro. Free donuts, like how can I turn that down? But I don't know. I think I might sorry, I think I might for my major have to be required to do that again, actually. Or international. I think like UN internship or like something else at the capital. But for now, honestly, when I applied, I thought I was going to be working at like a city hall. That's really what I wanted because I'm extremely local. I don't like big governments and big states. I was like, put me in the city hall, bro. Put me in the city hall. Nope. You're going to the capital. But, I mean, it was nice. It's a very beautiful building, and it was kind of cool just flashing my card and being able to go past the security. But, I don't know. It's more of like a, it felt cool. What I was doing wasn't very cool, actually. In my opinion, it was cool to like the average person, but to the people that I care most about, it wasn't very cool. And then just like coming home and being like, yeah, 2 politicians got in a fist fight today. Oh, whoops, not supposed to say that, not allowed to say that. That was covered up promptly and wiped off the news channels like that. I was just like, maybe this job isn't cut out for me. At the moment, I think I just need to learn to shut the fuck up, but for now I'm just gonna talk as much as I can on this channel. And then I'll shut the fuck up later. It was just like, I worked, I think, maximum, let's say 8 hours a week. 8 hours a week. The paycheck was, for 8 hours, that is... let me just do the math, okay? So 8... I was making $31 an hour. Rounded up 32. I was making $31 an hour. This is more money that I have ever seen in my life. So if I'm disabled, right? This is the first job in my life that I've been able to work, like, and I was guaranteed a full-time position under the governor of that department. So if I did that full-time, it's 160 hours. I'd be making $5,120 a month. And I never even tasted that because I stopped. And I always debate if that was the right choice. But because I make $1,000 a month now. My rent is $1,200, so I do like Uber Eats to make up for that and like the utilities. But with that job, I just basically had to look pretty, follow my dude around, shake hands, get touched on the shoulder, find background checks, find dirt on shit, summarize shit, go in place of people, accompany people. But the 32, that's for 32 an hour is the intern payment, right? Full-time actual literal employee would have been more. But I don't know. I think there was a time where I would have been mad at myself for quitting that, but I just don't really. I've been so fucking broke for so long. I'm just used to it. I'm grateful to be able to make $1,000 a month now. I don't really like desire money on that level. It would have made everything much easier. Definitely, but it also would have taken my time away from this, and I feel way more emotion towards this than I've felt towards anything in my life. So yeah, I picked this for now. If I ever do leave this life behind, I will not be very happy about it. But I would imagine that there would be some sort of good reason. Not a big fan of the government. Loose lips sink ships. I don't know. In this case, it'd be like loose lips get you fired and you get demoted. I'm disabled too. Yeah. I'm completely blind to one eye. No. My eyes have been so blurry recently. I get like muffled ears, but that's usually only when I'm dizzy. My disability mainly just affects my ability to walk and function. Recently my grip strength has been shit. Like if I want to put like lip gloss on, I can't open it. I have to like hunch over and like use my t-shirt to grip it and open it. And even then that doesn't work. I still have one that I can't open. I'd say it was the right choice. Well, thank you. It was the right choice. You stopped before being corrupt. Yeah, I was trying so hard to like be like, oh, I should just get along with everybody, but I don't know. New voice actors make 75 to 350 an hour, I think. Don't they charge? It's like 5 cents per word or more, depending on how good you are. What if you felt incredibly uncomfortable and like it wasn't the right choice? And I say stopping wasn't a bad choice. It was mainly how I would describe it, how fucking that blonde girl with big lips felt in Full Metal, where she had to just pretend to be corrupt. That's how I felt, and I was like, well, I still have this thing that I actually like more, so like why would I even give that up? Go through an audition? To what? Like voice acting? And nerve damage in my hands as well. Oh, I'm sorry. I have nerve damage as well. I have nerve damage in my legs. On the bright side, Tyra, you can wear a cool ass eye patch. Oh, hell yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for listening to me yap about politics. I just wanted to put it at the end of this stream and not at the start of another one. So that's kind of harder to find. But yeah, I'll see you guys in like a little bit to do homework. Oliver Armstrong? No, the girl Armstrong. Or is it Olivia or Oliver? Olivia. Olivia? I was coughing so much yesterday, like I was like choking up. I was like, what the fuck? Alright. Well, Oliver? Oh wow. Or Olivier. Olivier. But yeah, I'll think my mods. I was debating because the mod list is getting so long. If I should only think the mods that are here, but I feel like that comes off as petty, but it also saves time. But I don't know. I'll just try. I'll see how it feels. Sorry for coughing. Thank you Angel78, thank you Arthur D, thank you Maybe Morps, Artyom. I think that's everybody that was here. Yeah. That sounded so short. But yeah, thank you mods for making sure everything goes smoothly. Thank you. Thank you Arthur D for reaching level 8. Spasiba. Thank you Meeping Worms for reaching level 6. Thank you. And thank you Hypersonic for reaching level 5. Thank you. And I will see you guys later in like 10 minutes for the study stream. I might microwave some of my crispy tofu leftovers, but other than that, I'll see you guys momentarily and we can study together. Or something like that. Bye, Meepy. Alright, I will see you guys momentarily. So thank you guys for watching. If this is it for you all tonight, if you won't be joining me in the next stream, thank you all for coming. I hope you guys have a great rest of your days and nights, 24 hours. And I will see you guys in literally 10 minutes and not tomorrow. So, the AC just turned on. That scared me so bad. Alright, bye bye. Paka paka.